Doreen Cumberford from Rock Your Re-Entry. Soren Kierkegaard once said, there are two ways to be fooled. One is to believe what isn't true, and the other is to refuse to accept what is true. Well, the truth about re-entry, repatriation, or moving, making a massive move, is that it is a big deal. And a lot of times we deceive ourselves by saying, oh, well, no worries. We're on a plane headed in a 14-hour direction and we'll be there. Well, that's very true, but there's a lot of processing that needs to go on when we are juggling and adapting and adjusting ourselves to various cultures. I'll give you an example. Right now I'm standing on Whidbey Island, and Whidbey Island is separated from the mainland by a pass called Deception Pass, funnily enough. And Deception Pass was not discovered for a very, very long time. Captain Vancouver, who discovered the city of Vancouver and who navigated through most of the straits and all the islands in this part of the world, he actually believed that Whidbey Island was a peninsula, a very large peninsula. And he sailed around it a few times, and one day he discovered this really narrow channel of water. And it's swirling. You can tell that it's very deep, it's very rapid, and there's lots of undercurrents in there. And when we move from one culture to another, we can often experience currents that could pull us down. So one of the ways to help steady us and keep us anchored is to refuse to accept, to believe the things that we make up. Because sometimes in our heads we make up a lot of stories about the culture and about the experience that are not necessarily true. Another way that we deceive ourselves is to refuse to tell the truth about what is true. But this can be a difficult time in life when you are relocating from one to another. So give yourself a break. And one of the best things to take care of yourself is intense self-care in the midst of your move. Even when the packers are there, if you need to go take a pedicure, soak your feet, soak your head, do what it takes. And dig out those little deceptions, because those little deceptions and stories are the things that get us every time.